morning. I finished all the morning routine and I posted my progress on the challenge app, and I read a lot this morning actually, and then I wrote a little bit, and I am about to go out for a walk, which is my favorite part of the routine recently. So I have 20 minutes, so I am going to talk about what I recently started practicing in the morning, which changed my life in a very positive way.
Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world.
I'm gonna say something and don't leave this video because I'm gonna talk about gratitude, and it's a very cliche, I know, and I was one of those people who roll their eyes when they hear how important it is to be grateful. Whenever someone said like it's really important to be grateful and give consciously gratitude, I was like, I'm not convinced, because it just gave me the impression that I was becoming complacent. So I was a little bit afraid of not troubleshooting the problem, but just giving the gratitude and moving on. And I didn't like that feeling. So I'm like, just don't tell me that I should be just simply grateful and it will solve the problem. I'm not just gonna settle down by giving gratitude, which is not gonna change my life. So I was a little bit like that, but it's probably a coincidence. But recently I got to know actually 3 psychologists I really love emphasize the importance of the gratitude. One is Angela Duckworth, the author of Greed. She is known for her famous TED Talk, so I think you already know a lot about her talk about greed, and she practiced gratitude in her life every day. So I was like, wow.
I've started a habit, and it's really changed the way I wake up in the morning. I do my 3 good things, what I enjoyed in the last 24 hours. We need a routine to remind us that there are lots of things that we can appreciate.
And another person was Laurie Santos. She's also a psychology professor at Yale, and she's also the instructor of that famous course, The Science of Well-Being. You can take that course at Coursera if you're curious. And she really also emphasized the importance of gratitude. She said that gratitude is one of 3 key components of happiness.
And we hear buzzwords like gratitude, but we forget how powerful it can really be. One of the interventions we do in class is where you really just write down what you're thankful for to a person you haven't told. And research suggests that just the act of doing that, it takes 10-15 minutes, can boost your positive mood for over a month.
That was like second strike. I was like, wow, okay, well, this is getting interesting. And then I recently read this book, The Compound Effect, written by Darren Hardy. He was a publisher of the Success magazine, and also he met a lot of successful people, so he knows the traits and habits of all these successful people. He wakes up every day in the morning at 5 a.m. and the very first thing that he does every morning is to think of all the things that he is grateful for. He said that the habit attunes his mind to abundance. At the beginning of February, I was having a little bit of hard time because the job was busy, so I was going through some promotion evaluation, and also I was preparing for the 2-chapter book clubs and affirmation challenges, and I was really stressed out, and I just accidentally got to know more about this power of gratitude, and I decide to do some small experiment that doesn't cost anything, right? It just takes really little time in the morning. So I wake up in the morning and I think about what I'm grateful for, and I start briefly writing down 3 things I was grateful for that day, and I really liked it. As Angela Duckworth said, that our attention naturally goes to the negative things, the problems and anxiety, the things that we should improve. But I felt like it kind of redirected my attention a little bit, and then I could focus on the blessings that I have and some positive things that happened to me. So it just changed my mindset very dramatically in the morning, and then it just kind of changed the tone and mood of the day. So I was more positive, and I was like more cheered up, and I was more like ready to start the day, even if it feels like. It's also a little stressful. So I really liked it, and it's been like in half a month, and I was really curious about science behind it. What's going on in my mind, and why is this a simple practice affect me in the mornings?
And what we found was when they were feeling grateful, it basically doubled their self-control. Or it wasn't anything about just feeling good. When you feel gratitude, it alters the computations your brain is making about how valuable a future goal is. You value a future reward, your future health, your future savings, doing the right thing. Then it just becomes easier to persevere toward it.
So I found some literature. So it goes like this. In an experimental comparison, those who kept gratitude journal on a weekly basis, exercised more regularly, reported fewer physical symptoms, felt better about their lives as a whole, and were more optimistic about the upcoming week compared to those who recorded hassles or neutral life events. That was exactly what's happening to me. Seriously. A related benefit was observed in the realm of a personal goal attainment. Participants who kept gratitude lists were more likely to have made progress toward important personal goals that includes academic, interpersonal, and health-based over a 2-month period compared to subjects in the other experimental condition. And another interesting study I was going through was about the relationship between gratitude and stress management. Dr. Wendy Mendez at University of California, San Francisco, she looked at the relationship between gratitude and stress. Gratitude can buffer the effects of stress.
When people have higher levels of gratitude, they tend to have much better well-being, lower anxiety, higher optimism, lower neuroticism and depression.
And then what was really fascinating about the gratitude was if you develop some good habit, let's say that you are developing a habit of studying hard, it could make you study harder, but it doesn't help you with other problems like financial problems or health habits and so on and so forth. But gratitude brings about more fundamental changes. I want to introduce this. If you build a habit to cultivate gratitude, it's going to play out in many different domains. Domains of exercise, domains of health, domains of dieting, domains of saving money. It results in more fundamental changes, and it will affect many domains of your life simultaneously. So this is a very, very fascinating part about gratitude, I think. I did it before, but I really didn't know how powerful the gratitude can be. So as going through some hard time, mentally challenging time, I get to learn more about the importance of your gratitude, and I just wanted to share this with you. So try out this simple trick. Maybe it will result in positive but quite dramatic changes in your life.